is coming out. Now, before we get to the pitches, I want to introduce you guys to somebody very special. He's here today taking time out of his worldwide schedule. You're in for a treat, so I want to call up to the stage. If you haven't seen him, if you don't know him, what is wrong with you? Ladies and gentlemen, how's about a round of applause for our good friend and brother, Kealoha?
Hey, aloha, everybody. Aloha, Maikako. You know what's cool? I went to school with Aurora. We were like classmates. But our careers went in very different directions. So after that MIT education, I decided to go into poetry and storytelling. And what I wanted to do for y'all today is a creation story that I have been spending time, about 7 years writing. It follows our progression from the Big Bang till now and into the future in regards to global climate change. But it tells that story through, it tells the signs of how we got here through storytelling, poetry. Oli, the kumulipo, is very much a part of that. Through dancing, through visual art, and music. So I encourage y'all, I'm just going to do a short little 5-minute snippet from it. The whole thing is an hour and 45 minutes. It's a theater show turned into a movie. But this is to encourage y'all to just get grounded today and enjoy the day and put yourselves out there, take risks, do the thing. All right, here we go. Today, I want you to think about your life. I want you to think about what you stand for and realize that all the mistakes you've ever made mean nothing in the long term. For every year you live, the universe will be around for billions and billions. And for every friend you've made, there are billions and billions yet to be born that you will never meet. In the grand scheme of things, we are nobody. And yet, at the same time, we are everything. We are X and Y chromosomes. We are G, C, A, and T genomes. We are complex carbohydrates, simple proteins, soft tissue, hardwired neurons. We are strong bonds linked in nervous systems. And while this Earth's surface is covered with 65% salt water, we are walking bags made of 65% salt water, merely mimicking the environment that we evolved from. And when we are done, this flesh we call our own returns home to the sea when we dissipate, evaporate into water vapor, and these bones will be broken down by the roots of the tallest trees, while this earth hurling through space will freeze and boil as it has for eons as it orbits the sun, which in 5 billion years will transform into a red giant and scorch all life as we know it. Its last blast before it fizzles into a whimper, remembered by nobody. Or maybe charted by aliens as they peer through telescopes, logging our sun as a piece of data that came and went. And these aliens, whoever they may or may not be, I want them to think about their lives. I want you to think about your life as you study me through your primitive telescopes. And I want everybody, the aliens, you and me, to realize that even when our hearts break, or when work gets rough, or when rent's due, when someone somewhere says something stupid about you, even in the face of homicide, genocide, and suicide, in the face of racism, sexism, classism, and insert really bad word here, ism. No matter how hard life may get for you or for other people, zoom out. Zoom out and realize that all the evil in this world is transient. Heck, all the good in this world is transient. You, me, all of us are transient. You will not be you in the grand scheme of things, which makes all your suffering temporary, which makes your ecstasy the most exciting thing worth remembering as part of the universe expressing itself in one giant celebration known as the Big Bang. We are its aftermath sigh. Its alibi for not having a reason. You are the universe learning about itself. You are the universe asking itself why it's here. You will soon be the universe not learning or asking anything. You are everything and nothing at the same time, and no matter how hard it is to admit, no matter how afraid we get and how much we want to deny the truth, well, the truth is, we're gonna die. Maybe not tonight, tomorrow, or next year, but sooner or later, we're all gonna die. But the truth is hard to swallow. And so we do everything we can to avoid the big picture, because the big picture is paralyzing. And so we focus our eyes on the day-to-day dramas of our lives. But not today. Today, I want you to think about your life right here. Not here, the purple prize in Honolulu, Hawaii, but here, this world, planet Earth, here, this galaxy, this universe. We are not cavemen anymore. There are no saber-tooth tigers lurking in the shadows, yet most of us cling to our fears like the animals we evolved from. What are we so afraid of? We've been etching the same patterns in the same predictable places for years. Why do we live the way that they tell us to? And man, who the heck are they? Anyway, it's about time we start doing what's in our hearts, because that's all we really got. I want you to think about all the things you wish you could do, and tonight, I want you to do one of them, and tomorrow, another. Our lives are temporary art pieces. We are works in progress, so I say paint your butt off. Use fluorescent yellows and reds in the places where there aren't any color. Dance for the moment. Sculpt your life out of soil and make the universe smile. Be the expressive process that is humanity. Today, I want you to think about your life, and tomorrow, y'all go out there and live it. Mahalo.